Hey, happy Monday to you. I want to give you a quick encouragement as you begin a new week of pursuing the things that God has for you. Monday is an opportunity to be one step closer to all the goals that you have as you're walking out your destiny. Uh, you know, what I have found out in learning to live and walk by faith is that what we do is we embrace the end result. We embrace what God has promised. We embrace our destinies, if you will. And also in that, I've also found out that we don't need to micromanage the details. We leave those things up to God, and what we do is we receive by faith how it's going to turn out. In other words, you don't know every single step that it takes to get there, but you've received the end of it, and you know everything's going to be all right. And you find that it always is, because your faith puts that into action. You know, Jesus, for the joy set before him, he was able to endure the cross, but he received the end result. Maybe it wasn't real nice what he had to go through, but because he could receive the end result, then you can go through it with confidence and rest and assurance, because the work of righteousness is peace, and the effect of righteousness is confidence and assurance forever. So in all these things, you know, we're more than conquerors, and in all these things, you know that everything works together for the good of those who love him. So I want to encourage you today. You know, you can be like Joseph. You can actually be thrown into a pit, and you wouldn't wish that on anybody, and you certainly weren't praying that for yourself. But you know what? Joseph was one step closer to getting to that palace. When he was sold to Potiphar as a slave, it wasn't something he would have wished upon himself, but he was getting one step closer to the palace. When they threw him in prison, it wasn't something that he was wanting, it wasn't something he was praying for, but it was getting him one step closer to the palace. And when you know that God's bringing you to the palace, when you know that God's bringing you to the fullness of your destiny in life, and every step is getting closer, even if it looks like a setback, the way it works for you is that it's really a setup. So just always keep your eyes on the prize, look at the joy set before you, and embrace the end result, because God says it's going to be all right. And if you can believe that, then you will continue to progress and move through every test, every roadblock, every dead end that throws itself up in front of you. Really, instead of it being the end of your journey, it's causing you to be a step closer to where God has said that you're coming to. So I want you to be encouraged today and just move forward with the joy set before you. And if they throw you in a pit, just understand that because you are blessed, you cannot stay in the pit. You're just getting one step closer. God bless you. Have a good day. I love you, and I believe in you. Be blessed.